Okay, so first off, we're here in the living room. As you can see, there was a floor installed. Actually, this floor wasn't installed. They refinished it and probably stained it and did a pretty good job, so we don't have to worry about it. Again, this house was rehabbed like 90%, and we got a good deal on the purchase price, so therefore it turns into a viable deal. So these are some of the things that we look at. Sometimes you get lucky. I mean, this one is an anomaly, so don't expect to find something like this. But however, sometimes things just work out when you look hard enough and you find something. So we have a living room here. As you can see, it's been painted. We're going to be touching up the painting. The painting was not a great job, as you can tell. You got some areas like this that are a little touched up and spotty, and so we're going to be redoing that. But for the most part, the scope in this living room, they got a big picture window here. We're going to replace that. The two side windows are wood windows, so we're going to replace this whole window with a vinyl double pane insulated window for the whole unit. And the ceiling here, since there's no lighting in here, there probably is a switch controlled outlet. We're going to go with some recessed lighting in the ceiling, okay? And then we're going to touch up the ceiling, smooth out the plaster, and install those lights. And that's it for that. Here's the hallway leading into the kitchen. Right off of the entry, there is a full bath. So as you can see, all the fixtures were installed. We may install a cabinet here because there's no medicine cabinet here, so that's fine. They did a pretty good job on the tub and the tile surround. As you can see, there's a accent mosaic there, which is really great. So something like this, you just saved $4,000 or $5,000 with this work being done. Okay, so we got bedroom 1 here. I'll hit the light real quick. Great job. Only thing we're going to do, they did do an accent wall, like a different color. We may just paint that the same color. And then these windows, this is another thing I look for. The windows are new throughout the house, so that's another savings, probably $5,000 to $7,000. So for these bedrooms, the general scope, we're just going to be putting in some closet shelving, just really one shelf with a rod, and that's going to be a general scope for all of the bedrooms. Okay, here we are in the kitchen. Did a pretty good job. The cabinets aren't as high quality as I would like, but they did try to spruce them up with some paint, and they put some nice pulls on them. So we're going to stay with these cabinets. We're going to keep these. They did do a nice granite countertop, which is pretty nice, with a decent kitchen faucet and a stainless steel undermount sink. So that's beautiful. So we're going to pretty much keep everything in here. We're going to install some stainless steel appliances, 4-piece. We got a microwave. We're going to have the range there, fridge here, and then a dishwasher. As you can see, they've already provided the electrical for the dishwasher. That's great. We got a gas line here for the stove. So we're just going to have to probably put an elbow on that to push it back a little bit. Otherwise, it will stick out because it's kind of protruding from the wall. So we'll do that. And as you can see, they did do some lighting in here, recessed lighting. And so we don't have to do any lighting, which is great. So this kitchen, this is really probably like $7,500 savings, maybe even $8,000 that we don't have to worry about. It's already done. Now there is some taping that needs to be done here. You can see the seams. So we're going to spend quite a bit of time repairing the drywall. Okay, so here's bedroom number 2. Same thing. We got an accent wall. We're going to paint that so that it's all the same color. Windows are great. We did notice that on the outside, as you can tell, you can see here from the inside that they did not cap this window, so we're going to finish them with aluminum capping and caulking. So we're going to have that done. Of course, closet shelving is part of the general scope for the bedrooms. Okay. Thing I like about this house, they did have a couple of bathrooms on the main floor, which is really great. So here in the back, we got another powder room, which is really good. They got fixtures in here already. So this has been winterized. So we won't turn the water on yet until we make sure that the pipes are tight and sealed when we have the plumber come in. We're going to make sure that there are no leaks before turning that water. We'll turn it in just to test it and then turn it right back off. Okay, and bedroom number 3, you know, nice, painted up. We are going to repaint, so we may paint some different colors, but for the most part, we're going to be touching up, and then if a wall is really bad, we'll just repaint it, but some walls we may be able to just touch up like this one. This is a great wall here. No real imperfections, so we may be able to keep the same color. And the good thing is that they left some paint in the basement, so we really got lucky on this place that a lot of things were done already, like these doors already done in the room. So if you were to have to put these bifold doors in, you're looking at a few $100 a piece plus labor. We may have saved about $400 or $500 just on installing doors. So this one they did cap the windows, so I'll show you this real quick. On the outside, you can see right next to the brick there's a gutter, and then you see the aluminum capping. So that was done. So we only have to do a couple of those windows, and that will be done. Okay, so we'll proceed on down to the basement. Also, another thing to notice is they put a nice door, nice insulated door on the back. We'll have to change this hardware, but however, the door is great. We can keep that. And here we are in the basement. Nice full open basement, which I love to see. So first thing we want to look at is our heating system. So it's great that there's an operable furnace here, and it's a new furnace, water tank as well. So that's another savings of about $3,000 that we have there already. So that's great. I think we need to check for the air conditioning on this. So that's another thing we'll do, and we'll take a look and check that out. Oh, they do have the lines here, I see. So that's the refrigeration line. So that will connect to the air conditioning. All right, and here's our paint. We got a lot of paint there. Great, got a lot of paint. Okay, so here in the area here we have a laundry tub. So what we like to do here is we're gonna build a closet out, probably about 4 feet out from the wall. Another wall there, and just put some bifold doors. And we're gonna slide this over. We're gonna slide this laundry tub over to the right to allow room for a washer and dryer to go in there. Now, as you can see, the floor has been tile with ceramic tile, and they did a pretty decent job. We're just going to clean this up. And in terms of the walls, we may do a different color. However, all the walls are installed. As you can see, electrical outlets installed 15 inches above the floor. That's great. This is a basement, so it's standard that you install the outlets a little bit higher than you do normally. They will be 12 inches. So we got doors here. That's for the water shutoff, which is on the inside of that closet. Got a glass block. So the tape on the wall is where we have imperfections, and we're going to be smoothing that out. Okay. And so here's the final bath. We're going to cut this video to like 10 minutes, so we're going to wrap it up. Great. So we got third bath down here. It's a 3/4. The shower vanity, and that's a little loose, so we're going to tighten that up. But otherwise, the bathroom is done. Another $5,000 saved. So that's it, and I hope you guys enjoyed the walkthrough, and we'll see you next time on Sensible Mind. Thanks. Bye.